Hey, what's up guys, make a YouTube video. It's been a while. A lot of stuff going on. I don't remember if I said I had a C10, but I have a C10. Brendan's just working on the motor right now, big turbo. That's what he's doing. Dude, I'm pretty sure if you hit that hard enough, you're gonna make holes. Like,
I was just splitting all the pieces.
Thing's mint. Alright, well yeah, so got this thing running. It's my made up like little gas tank right now because gas tank had a hole in it. Small block 350. I just ordered a fat cam for it just so it can make cool noises and not do any power. Took all the wheels off. Look at this suspension. It's pretty shitty and nasty and rusty and looks like shit. Brakes don't work. There's a leak in the brake line. I'm taking off the bed right now. There's doors in the holes. That's what I meant to say. There's holes in the doors. There's half the hood missing. But she's a beaut. She'll get there. She'll get there soon enough. I also have a 2J sitting here that I'm gonna build at some point. It says 2J. It's in parts, and I got it for free from my friend Justin. It's pretty cool. Truck's good. Not really. It needs injectors and a steering gearbox and a drag link and cab mounts and an oil cooler, a turbo, and like that's actually probably it. But for now I'm working with C10. Got it running, so now I'm a little bit like hyped up on it. Make some videos on it, see what's going on, but it'll still take some time for it to be running on the street. Brandy over here's got his project too. It's not here, but you'll see it in a little bit. I'll bring my camera to his house. It's pretty sweet. Look at all that jank, baby. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm out here. This is not how you're supposed to do this. You're supposed to take the bolts out from the bottom, I'm pretty sure, to get the bed off, but they were spinning the whole like top too. That's hot. They were like spinning the whole top like that, so I'm just cutting them off because there's no reason why. I'm just cutting them off. Interior's mint. All blue, everything, original everything. Sick as hell. Took it around the block the other day. I mean last night. There's rust all over the floor. Okay, here we are. I kind of butchered this one. I can't talk with this thing on because it's coming right back at my face. And all I hear is myself. But, damn, that bitch is hot. Not again. Alright, work. Halfway done.
Okay, maybe not.
Ow! I can't do this. Brendan, for real, I can't do this. All right. Good job.
Fuck me in the
Fuck.
ass.
Twerk that, boy. Twerk. Shake that ass. Hey, little mama. Got a big booty. Alright, we got the bed off. This thing is heavier than it looks. This bitch is heavy. But that thing's gonna be up for sale. Pulling out the exhaust right now, and then we're gonna call it quits on this for today and go hopefully put Brennan's motor in. We just got to Brendan's crib. He's almost done with his motor. That's like the last piece to the puzzle right there. Slap the turb ski on. This is what we got going on here. Look at that. Look at that. Things looking good. Things looking good. Ready to go back in. Hoo-wee! Got a whole nother motor over here. Just SR God over here. Are you confident in your putting back together engine abilities?
This is my first engine, so.
So pretty confident, I'd say. It's pretty confident.
Let's not rip the intercooler off.
Yeah, yes. The intercooler seems to be mounted very securely. Now let's do it. Let's do it. A couple brewskis to get the smarty juices flowing. You know what I'm saying? Always think better when you're drunk. Check this out. What happened to the other stud? It snapped, or?
Yeah, it snapped, and then I took it out.
Yeah, so I just made this. Literally just got a bolt that fits in there. Cut the head off, filed out the threads, and there you go. New stud. No problem. Now we have 4 bolts for the turb ski. Everything can go right on. Whole turbo's on. All the lines are connected. Brandon's putting a dipstick in right now. And I think it's just the alternator. And then we have to do the clutch and the flywheel and stuff.
Yes, sir.
Oh, getting close. Man, always on TikTok. I'm gonna get copyrighted. I'll sing it. Made her some gas, what's this called again? Chicken fried rice? Oh my god, so fucking good.
Yes, sir.
Gas. Alright, I got a cam for the C10 we're about to put in today. I haven't opened this yet. Clearly it looks super good and new, so first time unboxing of the cam that's getting thrown in there. Super good shipping job. Here it is. Boom. This is definitely gonna fuck the truck up because I don't know what I'm doing. But Nick does. He's gonna put it in. Here you go, buddy. Have fun. You know what you're looking at?
Sorta.
Cool. That's good enough for me. We just pulled out the radiator and the AC condenser, whatever the fuck that is. I don't know what it is. So we have this nice hole right here because when you get the cam out, you can't do it with anything there. So now we just pull off all this shit on the front, and then the timing cover, and then the timing gears, and then we pull the cam out. I think it shouldn't be that hard. It's hot as fuck though.
Chain, and then the rest of it should be fine. I put another mark down here, like
All
from
right.
this tooth to the in between of these two, because as long as we put it back however it came on, it should be fine.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. So, well, this will stay on here.
The cam.
We'll pull this.
The pin for the cam is facing that way.
Okay, so we'll know the cam's lined up. So I guess we'll just pull that off and see what happens, right? I don't know, this is crusty, bro. Crusty, ew. Alright, so Nick just realized that we can't just pull the cam out now because we have all the rockers on. And like this one's top dead center, so these are loose. But like some of these are pretty tight, like this one's tight. And which means it's putting pressure on the camshaft. So we're gonna pull all the rockers off. And then
Turn the cam over.
turn the cam over by hand.
So the lifters get pushed back up.
And then nothing falls out of place. And that should work. Makes sense in my head. I think we'll just do it. I guess we'll figure out. If we fuck up, we'll fuck up. So we just pulled all the rockers off, and we spun the camshaft, and the rods are still like dropping down. So we're gonna pull the whole intake manifold off and actually pull the lifters out. So like we make sure that nothing's messed up, which is kind of gonna be a little bit of a mission. But carbon intake manifold, I guess, are coming off next. Got the intake manifold off. Pulling all the rods and the lifters out now. Then we can finally put the cam in. Oh, that's crusty. What is that, coolant?
It's blocked off by straight rust.
Well, shit. Bro, it's like the end of it right there.
Already has a cam in it.
No. No, I know what it sounds like.
Maybe it's just a really mild cam. Because they have shit done to it.
Yeah, it might be a mild cam. But I want the
We're gonna put a way bigger
craziest
one in.
fucking thing ever. So, judging by this, fact that this was cut in half, which we had to move it out the way to get the cam out, and judging off the numbers on the old camshaft that we just pulled out, this thing actually already had a cam in it. And I'm pretty sure it has different heads. It has Edelbrock valve covers, Edelbrock intake manifold. Like, this thing had
long tubes,
long tube headers. Like, this thing had some work on it. So, but yeah, we got a nastier cam now. We about to throw this thing in. It's gonna look good. Gonna sound way better. That's pretty cool. I didn't know what I was getting into, but pretty hyped on that. Oh yeah, lube her up nice and good. I've seen it done better than that, but whatever works. Dude, that shit's like sticky and like, look at that shit. It's not nasty, man.
It's like such an awkward thing to do.
It really is. Is it weird that I have a chubby? Oh yeah, she's in there, baby. She's in there. Alright, we got the intake mani on. All the rockers are on. Just tighten them down. Going good. So far, so good. We have a lot of brackets that we don't know where they go, like down there. Don't know where that goes. There's a bunch of stuff on the floor. So hopefully we can like figure it out. I don't think it'll be too hard, but one step at a time. Take that. Yep, give me those.
Dude, this is it's a mean looking turbo, dude. What millimeters is it? Yo, are you torquing these to spec?
It's a spec.
Yep.
What's your what's the way you tighten these?
It's like 10 Oga-Ogas.
You have to, like, torque to spec is bullshit. Really, you have to tighten them so they get loose and then quarter turn back. And that's perfect spec.
That's good
for everything.
Good to know.
Yeah, same thing with wheel lug nuts, everything. So that ended up getting way too dark to even see what I was doing, so we just stopped for the night. But I ended up putting the whole motor back together, got all the AC components lined up, power steering pumps down there, you know, the alternator right there. Everything's hooked up. The only thing I have to do now is re-drop in the distributor, because I messed that up. I have to find TDC and then drop the distributor in, and then this thing should be good to run. I think that's it, really. Oh, I need to also fill it up with coolant. I don't have enough coolant in here, and I should definitely do an oil change once I get this thing running. I still won't be able to drive it yet because I don't have brakes and I don't have a gas tank. So brakes, I have to figure that out. I already know where it's leaking from. It's leaking from a hard line, so I obviously can't build brake pressure. I have to get new lines or something. I have to figure out exactly what I want to do with that, because I don't know what I want to do with that yet. I don't know if I want to do like a complete overhaul, because the rear has drum brakes right now, which is not like the best thing ever. I haven't decided that yet. We're going to get this running good first and then get a gas tank, and then we'll figure out the brakes. As far as gas tank goes, I don't know if I want to get a fuel cell and like drop it in the back like where the bed is, or get a brand new OEM tank. They're pretty much around the same price. The only thing I'm worried about is if I do the OEM tank, I don't know how like clean my fuel lines are. They could be like corroded inside and whatnot. I really don't know, and if that is the case, I don't want to mess something else up because I'm putting bad fuel or like fuel that has like stuff in it into the motor. So I did already blow them out and stuff like a while ago, but you know that only does so much. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. But next step up is just put the distributor in correctly and get the timing correct, and then start this thing up and see what it sounds like. I did, disclaimer, already did start it up, and it sounds crazy, but it wouldn't hold idle, and the distributor like popped out of place because it wasn't tightened down enough. So that lasted very, very short. But hopefully when I get the distributor in and I time it correctly, should be chopping pretty nice. I might have to adjust the idle a little bit too to compensate for the big cam so it doesn't like stall out on itself. So I don't really know what's going on with the C10 right now. I got it started plenty of times and it idled on its own and everything, and it sounded super sick. And now when I turn it on, it doesn't even turn on. So I don't know what's going on with that. I did manage to get a video of it idling, so I'll throw that in there real quick. But I haven't looked into it right now, so I don't really know what's going on. It could be something stupid. I know the battery's dead, but I don't know. I'll figure it out later. I don't really care. But that'll wrap this video up. I don't really know what I'm doing yet with the C10. I was gonna first I was gonna bag it and make it super low and cool, and then I was gonna do like a cool little fast build, and put some drag radials on it. Now I'm feeling like a pre-runner type vibe. I don't know. Having the bed off just makes it. I don't know. I just feel like this could be a pretty sweet pre-runner sort of thing. I don't know if you guys are getting the same vibe. Probably not. I don't know. Maybe I just spend too much time thinking about this, but I'm thinking, you know, tube chassis this thing, not full tube, but rear tube, put some long travel suspension on it, 4-link it, a nice triangulated 4-link, nice fat kings going on it. Same thing with the front. I haven't really figured out the front yet because of the way the suspension is set up. But I think we could get, you know, something nice going. That'll obviously be a lot of money because kings in themselves are a ton of money, and then I need to buy all the tube, which is very expensive. It's like $4 a foot, and then I need to figure out all the geometry, and I need to buy a tube bender and all this crap. So I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do yet, but I feel like that'd be pretty cool. Next video for sure I'm gonna focus on cleaning up the frame a bit, maybe wire wheeling it down and undercoating it so it just stays nice and pristine in the meantime, because the frame's actually in really good condition. I do think a pre-runner build would be sick though. I've never done anything like that. Really put my amateur fab to the test and see what I can actually do. Whatever, I guess we'll figure that out in the next video, but until then I'll see y'all next time. Peace!
Why they wanna be me? It's not what it seems. Running to the bank, putting wet on my Achilles. We been thumbing blue faces like they Washingtons. On a run from MIA up to Washington.